Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to discuss the special election that we had in Wisconsin last Tuesday for the Wisconsin Supreme Court. It was an overwhelming rebuke of the Trump-Musk agenda of cutting Medicaid, health care and long-term care, cutting education funding and food assistance to pay for a $4.5 trillion transfer of wealth from the middle class and those aspiring to be to the wealthiest in this country. And it wasn't just a 10-point win that mattered. In fact, more than the win was the turnout. We rivaled a midterm congressional election turnout in a spring nonpartisan election. People are pissed, and they're scared, and they're feeling unheard. So they came out to vote to be heard. I know GOP leadership is telling its members to ignore their constituents and not have town halls, but I think that's backfiring. In fact, that's what we heard with that Wisconsin election. I've had multiple town halls, both in my district and in neighboring congressional districts in Wisconsin, and we've had record turnout. In Belmont, Wisconsin, population 1,000, we had over 200 people show up, and we had to turn people away. People were watching the town hall through the windows. In Viroqua, a town of 4,500 people, 300 to 400 people showed up to voice their displeasure with the Republican agenda. And when we get home for this coming Easter break, I'll do more town halls, both in my district and in Republican districts, to make sure that people are being heard. This is not winning for the American people. Trump's tariffs are taxes on working people. He's crashing the stock market and making costs go up, the opposite of what he's promised. People don't want their services cut to fund a tax cut for the most wealthy. They don't want people who work for the veterans hospitals or Social Security to have their jobs cut just to pay for Elon Musk and Donald Trump's tax cuts. They want the federal government's hands off the programs they value. And they are rightfully afraid that the Republicans are going after their Social Security. After Musk called it a Ponzi scheme, after Trump lied about the program over and over in the State of the Union, after the Secretary of Commerce said people could go a month without their Social Security check unless they were fraudsters. It's their money, so leave it alone. That's the message. Look, Republican members of Congress can ignore their constituents, but listen to the lesson from Wisconsin at your own peril. Figure out how to listen to your constituents, or get a discount card at Costco so you can buy Depends by the carton. Those are pretty much your choices. People don't support what's going on. Represent them, not Donald Trump and Elon Musk. I yield back.
Gentleman yields.